Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. All right, I've got some information coming out from the Ukraine war that I want to show you guys, and I've got a clip for you of this man that you see right here in the photo. He is Congressman Tom Suozzi. He's a Democrat from New York, serving under the U.S. House of Representatives. And just on Monday, he put out a very fiery speech live on national television. And you can see here on your screen, U.S. Congressman warns on abandoning Ukraine and siding with Putin. Speaking on the third anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, New York Democratic Representative Tom Suozzi says he has one message: Putin is a dictator and Zelensky is not. Okay, so he's actually referring to Donald Trump's statements late last week as Trump came out multiple times calling Zelensky a dictator and basically siding with Putin, appeasing Putin. And many people are worried about that, okay? Especially European countries that are very close to Russia. They're very worried about their national security now that, is the U.S. going to come and back them? Is Russia going to continue this war through Ukraine? If they were to take Ukraine, would Russia attack other countries, maybe Poland, maybe Moldova, maybe the Baltic nations, like Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia? Well, this congressman comes out and warns about all that. He goes on to say things like it was Putin who invaded Ukraine, and that the U.S. cannot afford to appease or reward him for his criminal actions. Okay, so I want to show you guys this clip from him coming out. It actually was being widely shared on X just as of yesterday. Okay, so this actually did come out on Monday, but it's being shared just recently. Okay, so I want to show you this real quick from Anton Gerashenko, New York Democratic Representative Tom Suozzi. If we reward Putin now, what do you think the people in Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Estonia, Poland are going to say? If Putin, goes through Ukraine, he's going straight into Poland. We cannot reward Putin for his criminal actions, where there are murdering people, raping people, kidnapping children. There are tens of thousands of children that have been abducted from Ukraine and brought into Russia. He's a beast. He's an animal. He's a dictator. We cannot let this become normalized. Okay, so he clearly makes a very crazy statement here, talking about Vladimir Putin and basically warning Donald Trump at the same time not to side with Putin, that the U.S. along with Europe should be standing firm against Russia. Don't let Russia take control of the situation here and get what they want, basically, is what he's warning about. And could this create a national security crisis for many countries in Europe if this war does come to an end? And could we see Putin carry on his war into other countries aside from Ukraine? Take a look at this.
Putin is a dictator. Zelensky is not. Zelensky was elected by 73% of the voters in Ukraine, an election that was certified by the European Commission that certifies it was in fact a free and fair election. Very simple point that we need it to be reported regularly. Putin is a dictator. Zelensky is not. Putin and the Russians invaded Ukraine, not the other way around. When we talk about appeasement, we're talking about what Neville Chamberlain did with Hitler before World War II. Let's just give him something. Let's try and make peace with this guy, and he'll stop. He didn't stop. The other day, Hex had said, Ukraine can't win this war. They're just not big enough. They can't possibly beat these guys. If we cave now and reward Russia for invading a democratically elected leader's country, who is our ally, if we reward Putin now, what do you think the people in Latvia are going to say? What are the people in Lithuania going to say? What are the people in Estonia going to say? What are the people in Moldova going to say? What are the people in Poland going to say? When I went to Ukraine last April and visited with the commander of the Polish military and saw the map of that area, topographical map that showed the mountains that ring the area. If he goes through Ukraine, he's going straight into Poland. We cannot reward Putin for his criminal actions, where they are murdering people, raping people, kidnapping children. There are tens of thousands of children that have been abducted from Ukraine and brought into Russia. Why? Because if your mom or dad works at the power plant, that we need your Ukrainian parents to keep on working on that plant, and Putin doesn't want you to stop working there, he's going to keep your children even longer, and who knows what else he'll do. He's a beast. He's an animal. He's a dictator. We cannot let this become normalized.
Okay, so very big speech coming out from this U.S. Congressman here, Tom Suozzi. So the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because something that we've been talking a lot about recently is, many European nations are very worried that Russia may carry on their invasion from Ukraine into other countries like Poland, the Baltic nations I mentioned earlier. And, is this an actual threat? I mean, clearly a lot of people believe that it is. And this U.S. congressman here, he believes that it's a major threat as well. And so many people are very upset right now with Donald Trump's decisions to basically, in a lot of ways, seems like he's siding with Vladimir Putin, but we know at the same time he is just trying to end this war. So, a lot of people appear to be very upset about that. I'm curious to know what you guys think based on these comments here. Do you think this is the way that it should be? And, should Europe stand very firm with Ukraine? Should the U.S. stand firm with Ukraine and just basically stand up to Putin and make sure that Russia ends this war? Or do you guys think that if this war does come to an end peacefully, do you think that it will end that way completely? Or do you think that in the future, we could see Russia ramp up another war again, and maybe not even onto Ukraine, but potentially other European nations? So that's why I wanted to show you that today. And I want to know what you guys think about this statement coming out from Congressman Tom Suozzi today. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section. That's going to be it for today's update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.